Hello, my beautiful fragrance family. Dustin here, fragrance fan. Before we get started, go ahead and do me a solid. Like, comment, subscribe, help me out with the algorithm. For those of you who have already done it, I really appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart. It really means a lot to me that you're supporting my channel, that you're helping me out with the algorithm, that you're just there viewing. It's pretty humbling, actually. And I'm trying to bring you guys good content of fragrances that are in the budget range. And by budget, I mean $40-ish and less. And the majority of which are going to be less than that. And the one that I'm talking about today, probably my most complimented fragrance, falls well below that $40 range. You can get it somewhere $23 to $27 if you're buying on discounters. And I am talking about Armaf Hunter Intense. Kind of a strange bottle. It's like leathery right there. It's a hefty bottle. Looks like a hand grenade or something. This is not my first time recording this. I'm going to try to pull this cap off and hope the atomizer doesn't fall off, because it's funny. I was going to say that the atomizer actually isn't that good. It's kind of trash, but usually it wouldn't fall off. I've dropped this thing more than once, so it shows you that the bottle's pretty durable. But the atomizer still performs like it normally would, like when I first purchased it, and it is, on camera, it probably doesn't look too bad, but that smell, it's not the best of atomizers. It's not terrible. I've got worse, but it's just not the best. I give it like a 4, you know. But yeah, that smell though, super mass appealing, sweet blue fragrance. People often compare this thing to Invictus Night and Dior Sauvage, and I definitely get that Sauvage vibe. Specifically the ambroxan, though there's no ambroxan note really listed. Fragrantica doesn't have any notes on this, but Parfumo.net does, and I didn't see, I could be mistaken, but I didn't see a ambroxan or an ambergris note in there. But I kind of get that oily type thing with this that is so known for pulling compliments. For whatever reason, that note is just a compliment magnet, and this thing right here just garnishes compliments almost every single time I wear it. Cashier gave me compliments. If I ride the bus, I get compliments. It's just, it projects well. The performance is above average. I get 7 hours every time I wear this thing, and I could even be getting nose blind by the end of that 7 hours because I still smell it. I remember my first time wearing this thing. There was a golf tournament going on, and I was part of it. We got there really early. We got there at like 5 o'clock setting up. So I woke up at like 4 o'clock, and I sprayed myself with this thing. I sprayed pretty heavy, 9 sprays or something, like making sure that it would last. And there was a fellow that was riding in the golf cart with me right before lunch, about 11 o'clock. So we're talking deep into this thing, 6 or 7 hours, and it's windy. He's like, wow, that smells pretty good. I can smell that thing pumping off of you. And I was like, really? You can smell that? He was like, yeah, I can smell it strong. So performance is great on this, and that was actually it was around this time of year, and it was pretty cold in the morning, so that says a little more about the performance. But again, with the notes, it is youthful. This is a youthful fragrance. You can get away with it wearing it if you're more mature, if you're more into the mature scents. If you're into mature scents, this might not be for you because it is a very playful scent. It's got the florals. It's not a white floral type smell. It's more of like a rose, geranium type thing. It's got, like I said, that ambroxan smell, some like amberwood. It's, to me, signature scent worthy. It is a hidden gem. Not necessarily hidden, but it is a gem just because it's so affordable and it lasts so long. It's synthetic, but such an enjoying synthetic. This thing is awesome for like cloudy and like rainy wear. I love it if it's raining outside and it's cloudy. I like squirting this one. This is definitely my dumb reach. Like, I reach for this one and a couple others way more than any other fragrance. Perhaps because it's so versatile. I just enjoy this thing a lot. I can still smell it floating around in the air. It does produce, it's not like a projection monster, but you're going to be letting your presence known for that first 45 minutes. If you spray 4 or 5 sprays with this thing, people are going to smell you. And more than likely, it's going to garnish you some compliments because it's just that kind of DNA. I like this fragrance, and I'm definitely going to get another bottle of this when I run out. And like I said, you can find this thing for that $20-ish range, which is just, it is one of the best fragrances for that price point in my collection. It's a hard one to beat. Armaf is known for making kind of strange bottles. A lot of the Middle Eastern houses are. I like them because they're like different and kind of flashy and stuff. That truck is always so loud. It's in and out of here too. I know you can hear it too. But yeah, Armaf Intense. Get your nose on this thing. If you got a bunch of blue fragrances, if you got a bunch of sweet blue fragrances, it could get a little bit redundant. It's got that YSL type feel, that sweet, citrusy, fresh, fruity. This thing's very fruity too. A lot of fruits going on. A lot of like bergamot, mandarin. There's stuff like that in here. It's super citrus fruity, super sweet, super enjoyable. I like this fragrance. Long lasting, mass pleasing, compliment pulling. Can't say enough good things about it. I would give this thing overall a 9. This is a 9 fragrance. It is such a solid pickup, and I'm so glad that I picked this thing up. And if you smell this thing, you might fall in love with it. So with that, I'm out. You guys be blessed. Take care of yourself always. Until next time.